So it looks like some people are already willing and able to actually get this video starting. I am 8 minutes delayed just because I am. Anyways, how you doing, guys? Happy Thursday. I have Steve O.D. here with me, and we can... minutes delayed just because... There we go. And I did not mute my audio. Now I did. So Roadside RC says, we are having fun without you. Thanks anyways. Well, geez, okay, then I'll just mute my video and you guys can chat among yourself.
There we go.
And
Good.
there's Steve O.D. Swampers RC, how you doing? Roadside RC, how you doing? Ireland RC Duke, how you doing? CCX RC, how you doing? I sent everybody off an email. That's on my email list. Tugga RC's with us again. Good morning to you. BSRC, I hope the video is working for you. It wasn't working for my premiere when I did the last video for the bug. So Green Frog is there also. BSRC, I think I mentioned him. John Martin is there. There's a bunch of people. 15 people watching and 8 thumbs up. Well, 9 thumbs up. 10 thumbs up. It's going up there.
There you go.
So what did you notice this week, Steve-O?
What did I notice this week?
Yeah, anything new? What did you notice new?
Just the Arma, which a lot of people have seen already.
That's the 8th scale, I think they call it, eh? The short pressure.
1/7.
7th scale? Okay.
Yeah. They had actually the video today that you can see it was a whole new chassis.
Yeah.
Seeing the more of the 6x6, I see some of the hobby shops are getting them and actually making running videos with them. So you got to see some of them. Some people run them.
Cool. Yeah, I saw that chassis, and I know that NetCruiser RC actually came out with a video today talking about the chassis and a bunch of things he noticed and his point of view on it, what's coming out. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I seen his video on it. It was pretty good.
Yeah. And MST is coming out with a new crawler body. I seen that also. It was all gray, kind of. It was kind of cool. So there's a bunch of people coming out with new stuff. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and Axial and RC 4-wheel drive.
What's RC 4-wheel drive coming out with?
I forget the name of it, but they did do a teaser. Somebody that we talked to was mentioning it. They know the name of it. So I think one of you guys might know the name of what we're talking about here.
Last weekend, I went out with the Beast and the Herbie the Love Bug. And some of you that watched the video noticed at the end, I was crawling and had the bug in the back of the Beast. And when I came home, I actually put the bug right beside my truck, the semi-trailer. And I noticed it was the perfect scale. And here you have it. It's to me, it looks almost perfect scale to play with the semi-truck. It looks actually good beside it. I was surprised.
Yeah, it does. There's Tony said it's the C2X. Looks like a truggy.
The C2X?
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
Oh, I did take a peek at what's inside the night hauler. It is a white shell. It came white.
It is? Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just want to see what's out there. And Axial did not post any videos of what they're going to unveil. So I know that the RC Conspiracy on Facebook, Tony's channel, some guys, they actually mimicked and put the body and the tube chassis of a rock bouncer. So that was kind of cool.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Uh,
Just in case Max Mode says, what about the Primal MT? Yeah, a lot of guys were getting their Primal MTs and posting videos this week. Even Steve from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7 out in Australia, they actually got theirs too.
yeah, that's the Raminator.
Yeah, the Primal MT. Yeah. Which I thought they were going to have to wait a while the way they were talking, but everybody else just picked theirs up and they already got theirs too. So it's pretty good.
Cool. And clipping on the new product for the SC2X on the website, but nothing's coming up. It's weird. The website is kind of buggy.
Best kit for father and son to work on together. Are you asking or you're saying one that they're talking about?
Yeah, Jason William, best kit for father and son to work together. To me, it would be an SCX10. The SCX10 is such an easy kit to do. That's a good starter kit. That's very good kit.
I have to say one of the, like a Tamiya lunchbox or like a grasshopper or something like that as a first kit.
Yeah, that's another one. The Temiyas, that's another one.
That would be.
If you want a crawler, you could also get the new chassis coming out from Tamiya.
Oh, CCO2.
Yeah, the CCO2. That's going to be a cool little kit. Especially now the kit is actually a smaller, not as wide wheelbase. It's going to fit better for the chassis and all that. So that should be pretty interesting.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, Tank?
Hey, how you doing?
Much.
Champ, what's on your hat? Saying a champ, or you're saying you're
the Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox.
Yeah, even though I live in New York, I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm Boston fan.
What's going on, Jack? Mr. Jack?
The only conspiracy here is CCXRC. LOL. No way. The new conspiracy is that the Primal is developing a brushless version of the Raminator. Yeah, right. That's going to be a big motor. Could be done. Radio Link. What'd you get from Radio Link?
They sent me the RC6GS because the last one I had was the 4GS. And now they sent me the 6-channel. It's basically the same thing with just a couple extra switches and that. But I was gonna put it on the infraction to get rid of the spectrum here that the infraction comes with.
Okay.
I was thinking about hooking this one up tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was out with the kids on Sunday, and I actually discovered that the guys that make that Raminator are actually like 15-minute drive from my house.
Yeah, they're in New York.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But,
Mm-hmm.
The truck I'm most interested in, all the ones coming out, is the new G-Made Komodo. Did you see that one? Right.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. So it does.
Yeah, this week I had no time to play with my to build my my semi truck. I know you wanted to look at the semi truck, but here it is beside the Herbie the Love Bug. I don't know if you saw that, Chen, but there's
Wow.
beside Herbie
Yeah.
the Love Bug, and it's perfect size for both of them.
It is, isn't it? Like they're perfectly scaled. Like,
Yeah, because the MO chassis are a little smaller, so it looks pretty good beside it. But I did not have time to put anything on the front end. I found out that the electronics, the big module, does not fit with the interior. So all my interior, all the seats and all that, there's kind of a bracket that kind of does a V shape. That all has to come out if I want to put that module in there, because it will not fit.
Huh.
what are you going to do? Take it all apart again then, or?
Yes, I do have to take the cab off to get up to the dash and remove that. There's two screws holding the dash and the seats, and just remove the arms for the seat and leave the dash there. And I might put the seat just sitting or glued, or I might build something in styrene on top of the ESC sound module, just to put the seats back on it. They are going to be a little higher than they were supposed to, but at least it's going to fit.
Yeah, yeah. And there's no more room up. I know you put the speaker up on the top, but there's no more room up on top.
The problem with that is if I put I thought about that, putting the ESC, it might fit if I put it on an angle, like standing up. But the other problem is because the angle of when you open up the truck and close the truck, if I got rid of that, I might be able to figure out a way, or just leave it leaning in there. But I want it to be secure. So there's a couple different ways, but I think the best way would be just to stick it to the ground and stick the two seat right on top of the sound module and ESC.
Yeah, just put a bit of Lexan over them or something. And
Jack is laughing at me because I'm not pronouncing your name right again. Jack always likes laughing at me. His name is Sean, not Shen, or is Shen, not Sean?
yeah, it's Sean. Yeah,
Sean. That's
Sean.
It. I got one of the Racing ones in today because the infraction needs something on it, and I had this Hobby Wing one, and when I seen the picture of this, I thought this would be a lot bigger. These fans are so small. It's like it would take about 4 of them to be the size of this one. It almost is like, so I might still put this one on the infraction. I don't know. Put this one on the Outcast.
Oh, really? So the heat sink is the right size of heat sink, but the fan is a small fan.
Yeah, it's like same size heat sink, and then it's got 2 of these little fans in there.
Wow.
But
yep,
they're so small.
Wow.
Pictures are deceiving, I guess. Especially with this thing. This thing came in, it's a 1060, and this thing looks so small to me. This ESP. It says for 1/10 cars, because I was going to throw that one in one of the Tamiya builds.
Yeah, the 1060 is a smaller ESC. It's a very nice ESC, and it's a higher amperage than the other one, which is the 1080, I think it is. But it's got a higher amperage, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to try it out and see.
Yeah, Swampers RC says maybe if they put the primal, the Raminator, put an electric motor, it's going to have to be a wheelchair motor. Not sure if that's going to be fast enough. Going to have to change the gearing.
Yeah, the RC Tanks and Trucks, I think they said they're going to try to get a second one and make, they're looking for a roller second one so they can do a brushless conversion on it.
Wow. Earl RC says that's what he needs to get, the 1060.
Yeah, eBay find them all over eBay.
Hey, Trail Critter RC, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. So, Sean, did you finish your truck?
Yeah, I did. Well, I haven't finished the interior or anything off it. Like, so, but I took it out test drive the other day. Took it and a couple of other defenders with me too.
Cool.
I'm trying to figure out. I can't get the live chat up on my computer. That's what I'm trying to get up at the minute.
On this window of this, you can actually go on top left corner. You see the live on YouTube. If you click on that, you can see the view stream on YouTube, and it's actually gonna pop up the other window. And then you should be able to see the chat on the video.
Yeah.
Are you trying to use two different computers, or is a computer?
Yeah, I have my laptop sitting on the chair, but for some reason it's like the whole layout of YouTube has changed on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why the whole layout's changed. So.
That's strange.
Yeah, the whole home screen's completely different. So.
Trying to see how I would share. I was going to show you the picture of that body. Night hauler.
Yeah, that's totally weird. Like, because instead of when I open it in YouTube, instead of like the chat coming up at the side, it's all different thumbnails coming up at the side. Totally weird.
Oh yeah, mine's still the same. Are you using Mac or which?
I'm using a PC.
What browser are you using?
Google.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's totally strange, totally weird. Don't know. It's the first time ever. Normally, I just open it and the live chat comes up to one side. Like when you say, "I'll show you," this is what's coming up when I. Hold on, let me turn my camera around.
Yeah, mine. This is what I have on mine, so mine is fine. Other than Steve O.D. is kind of frozen and holding his beard.
Yeah, see, that's what I normally get. Whatever. That's what I normally get. Yourself, but let me see if I can turn my camera around. Turn the camera. This is what's coming up this time, which is totally weird. Like it's just all thumbnails at the side.
Okay, right in the center. Do you have chat in the center? Live chat?
No, I don't have any of that in the center. That's it's completely weird. Like the whole layout. When you see when I go back to the home page, even never seen it laid out like this. Maybe I'll just try restarting the computer. See, maybe. No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know that right now I went hide chat, like share. So mine right now on top, I do have the little thumbnails on the side, but here it's show chat or hide chat. So I can show the chat.
It's pretty weird. Yeah, I'll just try restarting the computer, see what happens.
That's strange.
It's being temperamental, just you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, now it's going to do updates.
Let's see if I can get some pictures to show some of you guys what we've been talking about.
Yeah. So what do you think of the Traxxas 6x6 having the Saxia motor and ESC as a regular TX4? Like they didn't even upgrade the motor or nothing.
Well, it's going to be pretty close to the same weight. It's just got one axle more. It's a Lexan thing, and 90% of the people they change the ESC and motor anyways.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they should have went with something a little bit bigger. I think they should have went with better electronics, uh, because they've had so many issues with those. Here locally, the joke is, you got a TRX4, that's great. When are you changing electronics? Or like, first thing that's going to go on it is electronic. Everybody laughs about that. Well, geez, buying a new set of electronics is $200. Like,
Yeah, that's
for
it.
a good
Like,
one.
yeah.
So like, people are laughing at that, saying that the electronics are no good, but they're still buying it. But yeah, they should have went with the better electronics for Traxxas, that's for sure.
Yeah, I thought they would even up the motor, like, because the extra set of wheels and all on it, they're going to put a lot more torque on it too. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
they will take more torque, yes.
Yeah, I was just surprised to see the exact same 21-turn motor, same ESC, everything, like, you know.
Yep. Ozboy81, thanks. He's saying nice white dually truck behind me, which is that one there. I haven't worked on that one in a long time. I'm about to work on it more, for the simple reason I am building a trailer in the back. And I'll be showing that off soon. So it's interesting. Cool.
You're working
If
on
they put
the pipe
if,
flatbed. Is that the one you're working on? The pipe for your trailer, for your or your truck?
No, actually, I'm working on a different trailer. It's in the shed when I'm doing brazing. I'm 25% done. There's still lots of work to do, but it's for that truck right there. It's for my toy hauler. It's a big long trailer that has a like a little ramp that goes up, and you can park maybe 3 or 4 cars onto it. And by the time you're done, you can actually park a car, but it actually goes right on top of the truck. You see those on highways and things like that. They're hauling cars, but it's a pickup actually pulling it, and it's just very long. So
yeah, you see them all the time here in New York. Like, there's a pickup with a 5th wheel on the back.
Mm-hmm. So let's see if I can't find. So that's C2X. They haven't shown anything on that. I don't think so yet. They haven't shown any pictures of it. I'm on their Facebook page right now, and they say, "What's your best guess?" To me, it's going to be a Truggy, but the front, I'm not sure where that's going to be.
It looks a little bit like a honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
They've been teasing that for quite a while now, though.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any dates.
No, a lot of people are looking though.
Bubbles?
No, nothing. On their site, it says register now for the Cell CX2 new products. They're probably going to be showing it off here at this new event that they have coming up, the West Coast Challenge on October 25th. They're probably going to have some there. So that's my best guess. I did a search on their website for C2X, and I didn't see anything.
Do you think they're going to wait that long, though? That's a long time to be teasing something, even.
That is true. That is a long time here for October. Well, if you think about it, these guys have been teasing us for a long time now with their videos.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because they've, I still like this truck for 6x6. It's a nice 6x6 for the price.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't see why you would buy the Traxxas. Well, that's like $200 cheaper. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yes, it's got portal, but I don't think it's August 16th was their first one that actually came out. Their first video, I think, for the Kappa. Capra, not Kappa, it's Capra. If I don't pronounce right, some people are going to say I don't know how to spell, or I don't know how to pronounce, or I'm mispronouncing. So, sorry, Jack. Really sorry. I'm trying my best. But you're not here to correct me on the video. So, what's everybody in the chat saying? Oh, Net Cruiser's there. How you doing? Talked about your video a little bit earlier, about you talking about the new Arma short course truck. If people want to go see it, go see it. I have not watched it yet. I only saw some comments that were in the Facebooks. So it seems to be pretty interesting.
Scott Zilla's in the chat. Denali Underground's in the chat. Myself, my kids, and the van is in the chat. Lulu Armor jumped into the chat.
Less flex in the chassis, in my opinion. There's less flex in which one? In the SCX10 compared to the Traxxas 6x6? I don't think so. I think they both have the same length of shocks, so it should be pretty close to the same flex.
Yeah, the only difference, the Traxxas one is a full length chassis. It doesn't have, the way the axial made that splice over the rear wheel.
Yep.
But the axial is actually one full complete chassis. Or the Traxxas, sorry, is one complete chassis.
I like better that they came out with a an addition for the chassis, for the simple reason it's going to make it able for the people to actually that have an SCX10 to actually convert it to a 6x6 by just buying the rails and the blocks that goes in the center. I think that's a smarter idea. Just by buying the rail extension, people will be able to upgrade theirs. Denali's in the house also. I didn't see him come in.
Yeah. Do you mind if I mention something? The gift that I'm giving away for my birthday? That you're gonna help.
Go ahead.
Well, for you guys that know that I was doing a giveaway, it came, the new one came, the red one. So it comes out perfectly because it's my birthday this weekend. And I will be doing the giveaway tomorrow night on Friday's live hangouts. Frank's going to help me with the comment picker thing because I'm not sure how to do that. And there is more news. I know before in the video I said if you're outside the U.S., you might have to pay for shipping or for half of it if you win. But Denali did send me an email saying that he would take care of the shipping if you guys won. So no need to worry about that. So whoever wins it, and we'll find a way to get it to you. So that's tomorrow night. And that's it.
Cool. So they still have time to comment on the video. So for some people that did not comment yet, if you guys go and comment, I'll share and I'll post a link up in the side. So it's this on Steve O'D's channel on videos. I'll just put this link here so everybody has this one. If you go to this channel and you comment on this video here, which X Rider Flamingo 1/8 two-wheel drive trike giveaway, comment on that. Do they have to comment anything special? Or is just comment?
Well, it was if they were supposed to click the link.
I got a good idea. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. If you want to know how to enter, look at the video. He actually mentions it in the video. So best thing to do is, you want to know how to enter this, go watch the video. He actually describes it in the video. Like that, Steve-O, you get the views, you get everything, and everybody's happy.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it.
So I'll give you the exact link for that also. And Steve OD's birthday is on Sunday, so tomorrow he's doing that giveaway to that. So go comment, you still have time.
Yes, you do. You might be the lucky winner. They're very fun. They're cool trucks, man. They're faster than I thought they would be.
Oh yeah. Scottzilla says he doesn't think he can make it tomorrow. He's got to take the catfish on a one-way trip. That's funny. So if somebody wins, do they have to be present, or do they have a certain time to actually?
Just email me and I'll give you like 24 hours or something like that, or so.
Okay.
So if we don't hear from you, then maybe you'll have to go to the next winner.
Okay.
Hey, 11 Charlie's in the house.
Yes, JR, I am in Ottawa, just outside of Ottawa, about a 30-minute drive outside of Ottawa towards Montreal.
I never had catfish before. It just don't sound that good.
Well, catfish is actually pretty good, yes.
My one roommate, he used to like catfish because he grew up with it, and he'd have like black catfish like slices and shit in our refrigerator, and I would just, how do you eat that shit?
Oh yeah.
I had fish today, actually. I never liked fish when I was a kid, but I'm starting to like it now, like breaded cod.
Yeah. With beer batter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Fish and chip. That's always good to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to be done in lard, though. You have to cook it in lard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like what was it? Crisco. My grandma used to cook up Crisco. It was like lard. It was like a white, like, it came in a big tub.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of just like oil, it was like a white stuff, like lard, I guess you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
JR's in Ottawa too. Where's your favorite calling spot around? Probably his backyard.
Yeah, my backyard, I have a pretty nice trail in the backyard, but it's more of a trail than a rock crawling, but it's very challenging. But my favorite spot would have to be in the Gatineau Hills. There's a lot of nice spots there, and also where we had the last call to crawl, which is at Bleckeny Falls. It is a little over an hour drive for me because it's way across Ottawa. But right downtown Ottawa, you have Hogsback Falls, which is a nice spot. That's pretty much it. There's a bunch of different spots. Orleans, there's some nice waterfalls in Orleans. But pretty much where there's a pile of rock, that's where it's a nice place to crawl.
Yeah, walleye I heard's good, Brandon.
Walleye, yeah.
Fish at Hose was fish ticks for many years. I'm not sure what that means, Scott. Confusing me.
Fish at my house was the way he spelled it. I think it's house what he meant.
Okay. Fish at my house was fish ticks. Oh, fish sticks for many years, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because when I was a kid, whenever we'd get fish sticks, I'd think they were mozzarella sticks until I bit into them, and then I'd be upset that they weren't mozzarella sticks.
Net Cruiser RC, waterfalls in Orleans, Ontario. Yes, sir. They're a pretty nice spot. I actually have a video of those falls in Orleans. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's a very nice spot to go play with. Wear water boots, and there's some nice spot you can actually have fun there. Let me see if I can find that video.
Hurricane spread the U.S., but straight up destroyed the Bahamas. Spared the U.S., but straight up destroyed the Bahamas. Wow. Guess I should watch the news more.
Fucking nothing on it but depressing. Anyway.
So it's this video is the Axial SCX10 at the waterfall. Right now I got my resolution not too high. Well, actually I am in HD. Yeah, I'm at 720p. Like it's a nice spot. It's a very nice spot. And if you go between rain or when it just rained or whatever, it's all the water from on top of Orleans coming down. It's a nice spot. I'll send you some link where it is. But that's my Jeep. It was almost new back then. It was still in one piece. Right now it's actually got 3 different bodies on one body.
Bulgar says every time, or I have walleye every time I'm up north and it's on the menu.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it is on those in those little restaurants up north you go to. They always got fresh stuff. Cleavage season is winding down. Gary says, which cleavage season? Oh, wait, in the summer is winding down. I get it now. I got you. You old perv. You perv.
Yeah, you perv.
That's funny.
I call it skirt season also.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cold here in the morning. Like in the morning, you got to wear a coat or a small vest in the morning.
Oh, it's not that bad here yet. I mean, I'm still in t-shirt all day, even in the early morning. Well, when I went to go get smokes the other day next door, it was like 7:30 in the morning, and it was kind of chilly, but it warmed up throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy needing sweaters already. It's only September.
Yeah, man. I remember a few years ago, we were setting up my my tree blind for deer season, for bow season. That's October 1st. And it was when my dad was alive. Me and him were putting it up, man. We were sweating so bad. It was like the record hot for the summer that year. And it was in September sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, the seasons are all messed up. You just never know if it's going to be hot, cold, what the hell is going on.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I give up on this computer. I can't get the live chat at all. So.
Yeah, John is getting a lot of feedback on his Facebook page about the Mojave body truck that's coming out, like the tires and all that.
Those tires
they're probably going to be using.
Those tires that are circle right there, they kind of look like the tread from the Arma Nero 6.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I got some somewhere over there I'm using as a car stand. That one was from Buck's Arma Nero 6S.
Yeah, that's what somebody says. That's the thread pattern that was on the Nero.
Yeah, that is. Because I got one, but I probably can't get to it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about the wheels, though, make it... The wheels look so cheap, like the green plastic wheels.
Yeah.
They just The rims, like, just like cheap or something like.
I like the silver one that they have as an option, but John said you got to spend over $100 just to get that shell and stuff to make it, because they got, like, I think it was either black or silver rims, and the cage was black, and then the shell was like silver and black, which looked
The one John showed today was like the gunmetal wheels or something. They looked a lot better, like, than the green and red ones.
Mhm.
You know?
I did send you, John, I sent you a link to join in if you want.
Basher boy, what's up, Gabe?
Hey, Gabriel, how you doing? I did send you a link also.
Mijo.
RC Trail Cat going to Oak Hills Indoor RC Trails Saturday. Look it up. It's awesome. Whereabouts is Oak Hill? Because I know he's in Ontario. He's in Toronto. Oak Hills, Ontario. Let's Google that. How far it is from my house.
RC Trail Cats? I thought he was in like Pennsylvania or something. Something around here, Indiana.
RC Trail. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Trail Critter RC.
Trail Critter. Yeah, Trail Critter actually does. He does some good videos there now. Like once a week or once every 2 weeks, he's doing he gives a shout out to whatever crawler meets are coming up. He gives out the date.
Oak Hill, WV USA. There's Oak Hill, Durham, New York.
Yes.
Oak Hills, Ohio.
He's in Waterford, PA. So he is in Philadelphia.
What one's coming up in New York, Tank? Durham?
No, I just said there's an Oak Hill in New York.
Oak Hill in New York. Yeah.
What's up, John?
Hey guys, not too much. Just on what other stickers I wanted to put on the what's this thing called? PS050.
Gazoo.
Yeah.
Yes, JR, I've been to Fraggle Rock before, and I'll try to be there this Sunday for the meeting that they're having. It all depends if I can. So we'll see how things goes. My son is starting hockey again, and that keeps me busy pretty much nights and sometimes weekends.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. That's why I said at first Pittsburgh was the first one I thought you were.
It's near Pittsburgh. Okay, cool.
More stickers, Scott says. Yeah, I even got my hair dryer next to me so I can freaking get those stickers that don't want to stay stuck.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be kind of cheating on this one. I don't think I'm gonna use very many. Like the ones that go around the window and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I just like it the way it is with the silver.
Yeah, that's how mine was. And then I put the damn sticker on, and the way the sticker is, you're gonna get bubbles, like, you know, because it's such a curve.
It's such an angle. Yeah, it's so curvy. Anyway, yeah. See, I put the 8 on for you, Steve.
There you go. 7 versus 8.
Yeah.
Chrome versus gunmetal.
Yeah.
Well, Chrome is going to be good because you're going to blind the competition.
I wish it's not that shiny, but it is sometimes. Oh, I haven't seen it outside in the light yet. It might be once you get it in the sunshine, although, like you said, our weather is becoming fall very, very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
So yeah, I was just going to work on the stickers. I pulled out an ESC, so I've got the Tamiya ESC. I was going to maybe work on throwing that in because I haven't gotten any further yet.
That's the same one I threw in right after the video. I stuck 2-sided tape. I took the receiver, stuck it to the ESC, and then stuck that down underneath that plate.
The servo that I put on the bug is a cheap servo I got on Amazon. I think it was Amazon or eBay. I can't remember. I think it was Amazon. They were 4 servos for $40. So I said, I'll try it. And it's not too good.
No.
Well,
that's pretty cheap.
That's good to know because that's what I just did. I just picked up 4 servos for like $25. And I actually bought that many servos because I thought I was going to need 2 for the night hauler. And then when I opened up my box, I had 2 of those JX servos. I ordered them, so now I'm gonna have like 4 extra servos that's sitting around. But I figure with the Tamiya builds,
Yeah.
you can always use them.
You'll use them up.
Yeah, you'll use them up, and hopefully they're not like mine. I find mine, if when you turn all the way and you let go of the steering, you're supposed to go center. But what mine does, it goes all the way. When you let go of the steering, it actually passes the center, and it comes back a little bit, and then it goes to the center. It's I've never seen a server do that. It actually kind of like slowly goes there, and that's not good when you're going fast, because as soon as you let go and you turn or whatever, your car actually starts doing like this. Like it's really annoying. So
Check to see what brand notes were that I picked up.
Hey, what's up, Javier?
Hey, how you doing, guys? How you doing, Shane?
hey, 11 Charlie, did you start your build yet for your military truck?
No, I'm gonna start on Sunday. I'm gonna do a live chat. So we're gonna start doing that. Yeah, we had to wait for the hurricane to go by, so
Yeah, that's a good idea.
could, yeah.
You just gotta skip lucky, huh?
Yeah. I got your package, Sean, today, bro.
Oh, cool.
Appreciate it, man. We're gonna use that for the next build.
Yeah. You'll have to just reset that. You'll have to plug it in and reset it, like so.
Okay, thank you, man.
No worries.
Godzilla says he's been impressed. He's been impressed with the few granite video he's seen.
The what? Granite?
The granite or the Mojaves?
Well, he's talking about the granite. It's written
The
granite.
Okay.
Earl's talking about an upcoming long jump competition for A-Main.
Oh, yeah?
He's going to take his Outcast and his Granite 4x4 BLX.
Cool.
Cool. Long jump. Whew, better land it.
The traction is pretty good for long jumps.
Yeah, so I can't remember how many times today I looked at the Great Hobbies inventory to see if the Limitless came in. I had a feeling today might be the day it shows up. Still nothing.
Still nothing.
As far as I know, Canada hasn't received any Limitless. I have not seen anyone.
John JR is asking, what servo do you recommend for the TRX4? Which one did you put on yours?
I put
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I use the Power HD servos on mine.
Power HD?
Yeah, the Power HD, like they're 28 kilo.
20K.
Yeah. I've never had a problem with one of them. I have them on 3 TRX4s.
Yeah.
I have on the SEX10. I've never had an issue with one of them.
Yeah, I got that one on my Sport, the Amazon special.
Yeah, I got that.
We call them the DS3220 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a 20 kilogram servo. They're 25 bucks Canadian, and they come with a nice aluminum horn. And I think they're pretty much the same as the Power HD, if not the exact same thing with a different color. I don't know.
Yeah. I think they are.
And they're very good.
Hey Tank, the servo that you're talking about, did it have like a purple label? Like
Yes.
Okay. Is it the MG996 series?
Let's see. I got
this one's showing a picture of that one versus this new and approved one that I got. XMG999R. And I got 4 of them for 19 bucks, $18.49, 15 kilogram servo.
Okay.
So those might work good for these. Not the crawler, but these for the Tamiya builds here. Oh, what happened in my chat?
Oh, there they are.
I'm not sure the name of it, but yeah, it is the purple one, MG996R.
Yeah, that's the one that it's. I got the 999, the new and approved one.
Digital Digi High Torque. So I thought it was analog, but it's actually digital. And to me, it's a piece of crap. Well, that one is, anyways. I didn't check the other ones. But the one,
So it's just bad because it doesn't center.
yeah, and then I find that it doesn't find the center all the time. But I could actually turn it on for you guys and actually show you. But this is a one I've used. It's the 20 kilogram.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the Amazon special right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one is pretty good. That one is DS3218 MG. That's a good one. That's a good one, and it's a good price.
Yeah, I've had no problems with those. They're excellent. I've not killed one of those yet.
That's probably what I'm going to put in my Herbie instead of what I got right now. And in my video of my build, I noticed that I didn't show too much the roof of this, and it actually turned out very good, especially with toothpicks on the bottom.
Yeah, that was a really cool idea. The bending the wood like that, the water molding it.
Yeah. I do have some good ideas once in a while.
You have lots of good little scale tricks.
Tell them where you found that trick.
It was on Facebook. It was one of my viewers that follows my Facebook channel. I just asked the question. Now I got to figure out how to do it. And he goes, do it like me. And he sent me a picture. And I go, that's so cool. What did you use? And he just told me.
Yeah, nice.
The canvas and the toothpick. So I said, great. That's what I'm going to do.
It looks awesome.
And hoarding your old parts trees paid off.
Yep.
Yeah, I got so many of those part tree things that I need to throw away. I don't know why the hell I'm hoarding them all. Because I know I'm not going to need them. I should just cut like the two pieces that are still on there and put those in like a little box or something and throw the big tree away.
So this truck, I actually worked on it a long time ago. Let's see, spotlight video. So this is the truck I got. I am going to be doing dualies on it. I only did one right now. I got to work on the other one. That's the way I do my dualies, which actually goes inside. It's kind of a cool way. It's a do-it-yourself dually, poor man dually. Just Google that, and you'll see how I actually do mine. You don't have to do anything to your axle, but as long as the wheels are narrow, you can do this very easily.
Only one side's a dually.
Yeah, I did one side. The problem is, and I do have the wheels here, these wheels are actually 1.7. 1.7. They're actually wheels for a semi truck. This wheel was actually cut right here and right here. So it was actually extended or made bigger as a 1.9 to fit on 1.9 rims.
Mm,
so
interesting.
You can do that very easily with a rim or with a tire.
Yeah.
But you do have to do the math. And Chris at GCM Racing did this. The problem, he did only 5 wheels. I needed 6. So I actually bought 2 new ones from RC 4-wheel drive, the same kind. But now I have to cut them.
Better get your calculator out.
Yeah, well, I got these as a template. I just have to count the threads on it, the little knobs, and do it exactly the same as that. But I want to do a video of that also. But this is actually just rear wheel drive. I did not put a transfer case. This is just a joint, and it's got a very long, so transmission is all the way up to the front, and it goes all the way to the back. The front is actually just front wheel drive of a semi, so it's not powered. So this is just rear wheel drive.
Later, Denali.
But because of the weight of the trailer I want to put on this, I might convert it to a 4x4. I don't know yet. but it's very easily done. But here I used a dinky RC. This body is not available anymore. This is the F650 from Proline.
Sweet.
It's kind of sad that it's not available no more. But
I know, crazy. Some of their best bodies they discontinued, and then they kept
Yeah.
the crap bodies, like, you know.
yeah, and I use a dinky RC interior for one of the truck. I can't remember what it was, but I cut the back off because it was just half, and then I actually built this in styrene so I could actually match the truck. So I actually have to paint the interior. I started doing some styrene work, but I haven't finished yet. But it's pretty simple. I put the ESC right on top of the servo. It's kind of cool. It looks like a motor. It's a nice little truck. It's I used to have a 85 turn on here, but I changed it to something a little faster now. It's a 65 turn. It's strong.
Wow. The highest turn numbers I've ever heard of. Wow.
The what?
That's the highest turn in motors I've ever heard.
Oh yeah? No, I actually had an 85 turn on here, but when I walked beside it, it was going slower than I was walking. And I said, no. And I tried changing the pinion, didn't want to work. So I went to the next one, which was 65, and now it's actually at a good speed. Because of all the weight you're towing with it, I wanted something strong. So
Nice.
But it's a fun build.
Oh, shit.
See, John, this is my chrome. It's really
Yeah, I know. Yours is very chrome because you did the super light coats.
Yeah, it took me a long time to do the coats. Yes.
Yeah. I ran through mine in like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
But I'm officially giving up on the live chat.
You're officially giving up?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people.
Wow. This thing got so much rubber on it.
Thanks, Osboy.
What are you doing to your infraction?
I'm going to take that piece of shit controller off of it.
Ain't that bad.
RC Basher Boy is asking
if he can have the controller. Yeah.
Yeah, we should all send him all of the STX2s that we don't want.
I already have mine ready.
Group ship him all the
Yeah,
STX2s.
yeah. At the same time.
Yeah.
And I forgot to blow this thing off, man. It is covered in rubber.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got new tires already coming for it, but
Swampers RC, do you run 2S or 3S? On that truck, I think it's 2S. But I can run 3S, and I ran it 3S before. But that's the old servo, ESC that used to be in the Wraith, the original Wraith. And some people, it doesn't like 3S sometimes. Some people blew it up, but I've ran it before.
hey, Tony, did you cut your frickin' battery straps? They give you about 3 feet of it.
Yep, I did.
Tony, when
cut
did you get in here? When I was talking?
I've been here for like 20 minutes.
Okay, when I was talking for about 20 minutes, you were here?
Yeah. No, I just got
Wow.
in. I just jumped in.
Cool. Everybody,
Working on something special.
what is special? So, John, are you finally cutting the back of it?
I thought that shabby body though.
Yeah, I'm trimming the back of it a bit.
So you're putting that on your monster truck, Tony?
Oh, man.
Oh, you bought the Kyosho?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did? Nice. That's the pro one.
Yep.
Is it
Sweet.
2-wheel drive?
Yep.
Show
2-wheel
that
drive.
again. Show that again. I just put you up on the video.
I almost ordered one of those today. I was thinking, I really want one of those.
Now,
You
what's
see
that?
how much that drops. Look at that. Outlaw Rampage.
Yeah, Outlaw Rampage Pro.
Yeah, Outlaw Rampage Pro. This is the 70% one that's already assembled 70%. So you have to put in your motor, ESC, the whole gearbox thing. That's the battery compartment right here. That sucks. It's like a Tamiya or a Kyosho where they just try and do stupid stuff where one piece does double duty.
Okay.
And so this is going to last probably not long, and I'll take it out and I'll put Velcro in here, and I will just put the ESC down on this tray that's underneath here, because if I ever need to get that receiver, I got to take all this apart to get at it. Dumb. So I got to bind it and do all that before I even finish assembling this.
I haven't quite looked up all the. What is the extra stuff you get with the Pro? Is it?
You get the rear wheels on the back.
Yeah.
A clear body. So it's cool because it's already cut out. So that is nice.
But shocks
real nice.
Are the same as the base model, are they?
The what?
The shocks are the same as the base model?
I don't know. They're pretty big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they look nice. Aluminum?
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aluminum shock bodies. They got bleeders on them. So I'm terrible at doing shocks, though. One of my least favorite things. That's just doing oil, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, that looks like a fun truck. That's for sure.
Oh man, the videos of it, when you see like Citizen RC running it on Instagram, it's some of the coolest looking video footage I've ever seen.
Mm.
And I was like, all right, I'm getting one. Sold.
It's a nice long body, and it's narrow, and it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's quite scale. I like it.
Oh, I just remembered you guys are here. I can't use my drill.
Okay, thanks, Tuga. Thanks for dropping in.
See ya.
I
So it worked for him.
Cool. Well, can't wait to see some of the videos you're going to make, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sexy rig.
Just go watch the Citizen RC ones. He's already, I mean, that's some of the coolest stuff. He's got a pretty sweet spot to run it too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You need.
It just looks so scale. I could just watch it drive all day long.
You need to do a rear arm with a camera, looking at the rear axle and seeing it work going up and down.
Oh yeah, it's such a long extension. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think Oz Boy 81, he has one as well, I think.
Okay. I know I first saw it at our Hobby Town. The owner has one, and he's posting videos of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, yeah, that was the first one I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta look at this. And then I saw it was a kit, and I'm like, nah. And they said, hey, it's a 70% assembled kit. I was like, okay, I'll take a look.
So it comes with different kit. Does it come ready to run?
There is a ready to run. It's not the Pro.
Okay.
It doesn't have the rear wheels. It's still a nice looking truck.
I'm surprised you went with that kit and not the ready to run. You're more of a ready to run guy.
Yeah, but the rear wheels just look so good.
Yeah. You just wanted that Pro one. Eh?
Yeah.
It's going to give you a lot more weight on that rear axle too. It's a solid rear axle. Although the motor sits on axle, it's an MOA, which is interesting too. It's already got weight on it.
Yeah. Which is kind of a bummer the way that my Castle is pre-wired. I should probably go in and resolder it, go in the other direction. But as you can see, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to have it running tomorrow.
Those purple shocks were actually, I think they're 60 millimeters. They're actually for the TT01 shocks. They are not 1/16 scale shocks. They're a little bit bigger. Cool. Anything else, Tony, that you saw this week that were interesting? Or are you keeping everything for your conspiracy theory? We can start here, you know.
Nope. It's 1RC Racing has a new 1/18 scale EDM that looks really cool.
Okay.
They just showed that off today.
Well, it's amazing how many people are coming out with new stuff, which is kind of cool because Christmas is coming.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they're all launching it at the same time, and it's like, what do you do? There's only so much money at a certain point, but yeah, they all want holidays.
And they're good for indoor racing because they're so small. So you're going to have people doing indoor racing in small spaces, and that's where their bread and butter is for those. So
yes,
you don't need but a garage to race them. So,
well, I kind of had to buy a new vehicle, and this is what I end up getting. A red Elantra 2020. It's a 2020 Elantra.
That's cute.
Nice.
So, John, I kind of blew up the motor in my white car.
Did you?
Gonna let you drive it?
It's the timing chain skipped, and then a valve went through the piston, screwed up the piston, and so the motor needed to be rebuilt or put a new motor. So it was between $6,000 and $7,000 to get fixed.
Yeah, not worth it for that.
That was pretty much. Yeah, it was pretty much what the car was worth, what's left, or like it was a 2012, so it's probably is worth $8,000, $9,000, but I wasn't gonna put it like go to the bank, get a personal loan just to fix the truck. It's cheaper for me to buy new, get it at 0% financing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right on. Surprised you went for a sedan instead of a SUV.
Yeah, I went for a sedan. Well, it was because of the price. I will be changing it in about 2.5 years because my white SUV was supposed to last me 2.5 years. So I'll be changing it to a SUV or something a little bit bigger, or pickup truck. I was actually thinking of getting a pickup truck because we are thinking of getting a camper trailer. So something big.
What's gas prices like in Canada?
More expensive than US, that's for sure.
Wow.
My wife fills up her car or her SUV here. She's got a Tucson. Sometime it costs her 50, sometime it costs her 60. We went to the US a few weeks back and it was 3/4 empty. So we had to fill it up 3/4. It cost us $25 to fill up the car in the US.
Yeah. Yeah. So Canada's sort of like Ireland. Like Ireland would work out about $11 a gallon. Something
Okay. We're well over $1 a liter. So there's what, 4 plus liters in a gallon?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we're probably we're between $4 and $5 a gallon.
Gallon. Sure. That's crazy. Yeah, Ireland, I don't know how anybody affords to drive $11 a gallon. Like
$11 a gallon? Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Like,
well, that's why I got the Elantra also. Like the payments were low and the gas is supposed to be amazing in that thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
should be cheap.
And especially now it's got the new transmission, so it should be interesting. Earl says, anybody know of a cheap hard shell 1/10 crawler body? A hard shell crawler body.
yeah, go to Club 5 Racing. That hard body I have sitting in front of you is $99. They also have like Jeep pickups for $70, Jeep Wranglers for $70. So Club 5 Racing is really cheap for hard body.
Mm-hmm. RC Master asked me, what scale is that tank? I'm not sure what you're talking about. If it was the red car I was showing, it's actually a 1-to-1 scale. RC Bashboard, are you putting the Hello Kitty steering wheel cover on it?
I'll take the one out of my wife's car and give it to you.
Maybe. Hatchback. No, it's not a hatchback I got. It's just a sedan.
You get that from Harmony Hyundai?
Yeah, Harmony.
Yep, right on.
So I went there on Saturday and before the long weekend, went back on Tuesday morning because it was off Monday. Tuesday morning, signed the papers for the bank, picked it up that same night. I said, I don't want any extras. I don't want extra insurance. I don't want nothing added to the car.
Yeah, don't laser etch my windows, all that stupid upsell stuff. Yeah.
Just do the paperwork. I'll come and pick up the car ASAP. I need it.
Nice. New car smell.
Yeah, now I got to figure out how to get it out of there. Friggin' smells a lot. Like, it's friggin' strong.
I have a couple Newports.
Yeah.
Green Frog RC was thinking eyelashes on the headlight might be nice. True, because the headlights, I find them very cool because it actually has the LED on the headlight, the driving headlight.
Yeah,
it's actually very nice.
Very bright.
Yeah. Trail Critter RC says he gets about 4,000 kilometers for $40 of gas in the Volt. I thought Volt was just electric. It's actually a hybrid.
It's a range extending. It's like a Prius.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Normally, people that drive Priuses, though, they're the most obnoxious people on the roads.
Apparently, you can fit a Primal RC in one pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that.
Hey Tony, how did this racing fan fit on your impression? It fit decent, or do you have to like bend it like the Hobby Wings?
I think Tony's muted.
Yeah, Tony's muted.
It's real easy. Real easy. Just kind of have to wiggle it on there from the side, but it's not too bad.
You have to take your motor off?
I didn't.
No.
I kind of shoved it down from the side.
Right on.
Where the motor end is, and then you can wiggle it and get it through there without actually taking it apart.
Cool.
I don't think I showed it though. I might have showed it in the video.
RC Trail Critter says, yeah, his Volt is pure electric until the batteries run out.
Oh.
Wow.
And then the gas pops on.
Yeah.
Pretty slick.
That'd be cool to have an RC that does that, eh? When it runs out of battery, you actually go on nitro.
Or gas.
Those little motors that Steve from RC Tanks and Trucks was building the other day. Did you guys see that video? That little 4-cylinder, or whatever it was.
Yeah, like the little V8 engines or something he's building.
Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool.
Hey, RC Recreation, how you doing?
It's getting stabbed by these pins.
Getting stabbed by these staples.
Yeah, all these primals is getting my primal videos some extra views.
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
Good.
Out of nowhere, everyone's commenting on my old primal video.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't checked mine yet. See if I've been getting any hits.
Yeah, I only know because of the comments. I don't know how many hits it's getting, but I'm getting some comments. Okay.
Surprised you got to put the decals on yourself.
The what?
I'm surprised you got to put the decals on the huge decal sheet.
Yeah,
But then you at least you know you're going to do it as well as you're willing to put time in. If they were paying some cheap labor to put it on, it would be so terrible. It'd be full of bubbles and rips, tears.
So is it decals or decals?
Decals.
Decal. Stickers.
Stickers, yeah.
Is it pop or soda?
Pop.
Soda.
Pop.
Yeah, my video also in the last 24 hours or 48 hours. Wait a minute. Last 48 hours, I've got 50 views on it.
Yeah, people are looking. They're looking for them.
These JST plugs, can you plug those right into the receivers?
Yes, I bought a dual extension because I never opened it up to look ahead of time, but there's 2 extra slots, 2 extra auxes in there, so you can just pop them in.
Nice.
Don't need to do what I did.
Yeah, but you're changing your receiver, no, Steve-O? You're putting a different receiver in there.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 6-channel, so.
Well, it's already a 6-channel. You don't need to change it with that controller. It's
I
got
know.
a Spectrum.
Yeah, but
You don't have a Spectrum. I'll take
does-
your old one.
He does
Don't
not
send it to
want
what's his
the
name.
Spectrum. He wants to get rid of the Spectrum.
I want that Spectrum one.
Oh yeah, the Infraction actually has the better Spectrum.
Yeah, it'll actually work with the. I'll buy it off you.
And you actually lose the steering control from it also.
Well, there's our gyro already built into that one.
Yep. That's why I'm saying I'd buy it from you.
There's a gyro in the one I'm putting on here.
On
That's
the
good.
radio link.
Yeah.
The radio link
Yeah.
has it? Okay.
Yeah.
You have the GT5 as well, Steve-O. The GT5's got the built-in gyros and the ABS.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah, on the GT5.
Yeah.
I'm surprised and a bit disappointed they didn't put the gyro in the Mojave. I was hoping it would have it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope. STX2.
Why wouldn't they do the same as the Infraction?
Yeah. I don't
It's the
know.
same price. but
Yeah.
It seems like it's a little bit less. I mean, it's not any different. It's probably easier to make the body and stuff, except for the molded person, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd have ditched the molded dudes for a better receiver.
Yeah.
For what you're getting for your money, the Infraction is actually a better value. Although you can't drive it on as many different surfaces, but yeah, you're getting more
So they
stuff.
say.
So this is the dashboard of RC Trail Critters of his Volt. I guess his battery were very low, so he put a picture up on Facebook saying, "Okay, I'll go put gas in you." 7.5 liter average, or your average is 0.1 liter for 100 kilometers.
Wow.
My average is what he's used.
Yeah, mine just starting the engine uses that.
Crazy. I got about 5.6 right now. That's where mine is at.
Yeah, that's good. Because you're still in break-in, it'll be using a bit more on break-in.
Yeah. Is that Volt a brushless? I'm not sure if the Volt is actually brushless or brushed. That's a good question, though. I guess RC Trail Cats is going to have to go under the car and see how many wires are going to the motor. Is it 3 wires going to the motor or 2 wires?
Take one of the batteries out for your X-Max. Be good.
Hey, Tony, do you remember if you did the step 2A finish or 2B? 2A's got like 2 spacers to bring the fan up above the heat sink, and the step B has the fan sitting directly on the heat sink.
I just did mine direct on.
Direct on. All right.
I mean, you get more airflow if you put the spacers.
But it doesn't overheat with it the way you got it?
It's not really the motor overheating. I mean, my motor's been doing all right. I also geared down.
Okay.
I went down to 16 tooth.
What's it come in at?
Comes
18?
with an 18 and a 27, I think.
27. Holy cow.
Don't quote me. Don't quote me on that. It's a big jump for your speed gear.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Big jump. I don't know how these shocks work. They've got a bleeder cap that take out, and then it says to push it in and then pull it out, and then it'll bleed out the extra, but it doesn't say how far to actually put it in.
Well, you put it in until the oil starts coming out. That means you get rid of all the air. You got to make sure you take all the air out.
So just keep pushing up on it until...
Yeah, until there's no more air, until you start seeing the oil come out, and then it's bled. It's just the same way you bleed a brake line. You bleed the brake line until there's no more air.
So I got to go all the way up with it then. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
John.
don't have, it doesn't have, normally I do it with the, they've got the little ball.
Yes, you don't have a
Remember the-
ball end in that one?
Nope.
Okay, so
That's how I
gonna
usually
have-
bleed it out. These just have a little end in it, but there's nothing inside them.
There's no bladders or nothing, no?
No,
There's no bladder. So it just says tighten the cap, insert shaft slowly, surplus oil comes out.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how far. I guess I just take it all the way in.
I would push it in. Yeah, it's a little bit more than halfway in. You'll notice because you'll be pushing on your shock, and you'll be feeling a pressure. But if you cannot push it all the way once it's closed, once the cap is closed, if you cannot push your shock all the way in, you got still too much oil in there. You have
But
to.
it should have bled out because I'll be taking this out. They want me to remove it all the way, and so I guess that's how they judge it. I guess.
Yeah, but be careful.
I've just never done this type.
If you push it in all the way and bleed it out all the way, as soon as you start pulling that rod out, it's going to suck itself back in. You'll notice. That means you've taken too much out. So you might have to do it 2 or 3 times to find a sweet spot for that shock.
That's what I had to do with the atomic shocks the other day. Find out how much I needed to put in.
Usually I go about 3/4 in. On the other shocks that don't have a bladder in them, I go about like some of the not tracks but axials. I go to about 3/4 in the shaft in, and then that's a perfect way of doing it. That's what I like doing it.
I must not have had enough in there because it did not bleed anything out.
Oh.
I must have to, a lot of times you do it where it concave in.
Yep. Yep.
This one, I think I probably have to do it where it concave out and then bleed it out.
Yep.
The extra.
Because
I just haven't done this style. This is my first time doing this style. Mine have always had a bladder.
So there's no bladder in the cap at all? It's just a bleeder hole?
Yep. Okay. And it just spewed a little bit out. That's it. All the way up.
Yeah.
And it says to tighten this in and then pull it out.
Yeah. So tighten the cap before.
Insert the shaft and then tighten the 2 millimeter screw and pull the shaft, it says.
Yep.
So now it's bled out. I tighten that and then I pull this out.
Yeah.
Now it sucks it back in. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, I know. That's because you got too much. But if you hold it, because they do have little tiny holes that lets the oil through. If you pull it and you hold it, it should not suck it back in.
It's a little bit of trial and error. You really got to play with it to get it to how you want it to be for how much rebound or you want.
Ooh, bitch.
Well, then that just created a whole bunch of micro bubbles. That's weird.
RC Mask Master is asking, can someone please explain shock oil weight and weight versus cc's? A 30 weight is equivalent to what? And heavy versus light oil.
How does that look? Ready? You see that?
Yeah.
They're coming out too fast.
Yes,
Rebounding out.
I think it does.
Well, that's a lot of rebound. That's like 100% rebound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just have to push a little out.
Because the shock in the oil is actually a dampener. It's actually supposed to have resistance going in and also resistance coming out.
A 30 weight oil is fairly light. That would be a typical kind of on off-road weight. Like 30, between 35 and 45 is very typical for what you see in off-road racing shocks. If you first, do you mean CC or CST? Because CST is a more consistent measurement, but the conversion is weird because the weights, the old legacy weights that they put on the bottles was different per manufacturer. So there is some conversions online that you have to look up, charts for manufacturers for weight to CST, but I think it's around a 30 weight is around like a 300 to 400 CST, and it'll be in that ballpark, but you have to look it up. I don't know what it is exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
So is it better now, Tony?
No. Tighten the cap, insert the shaft slowly. Surplus oil comes out. Tighten the 2mm screw and pull the shaft. They just don't show if it's going in all the way or not. That's the thing.
I would insert the shaft as soon as the oil starts coming out. That's when I would stop. Or just because what's going to make it really bouncy is air. As soon as you have air in there, that's when it's going to be really bouncy. You're going to get a lot of rebound. Okay, now he wants to know about spring rates.
Oh, geez. Where's that? Wait.
No, he just wrote down now spring rate with the little guy, smiley face.
I don't see it. Oh, no, spring.
It is not pushing out at all. It's just sucking in. I've never had a shock like this.
Yeah, because
my shocks work usually. When I'm done
with them, suck it in great. Because you do have little holes in there that the oil has to go through, which is normal.
But it doesn't kick back out. It doesn't push out at all. All it does is go in and stick.
Yeah. Now, if you pull it out all the way and hold it for a few seconds, it should not go back in. It's because you do have little holes in there that the oil has to seep through. And that's your dampening. That's what, when you push it in, the oil seeps through the little holes that you have. And that's what gives you that resistance. That's how it's supposed to be.
I just don't get why it's not pushing back out. Because you want it to come back out.
It should be pushing back out a little bit, but not really. Because the spring is the one that's going to do the resistance going in and out. That is a dampener. It's not meant to be a shock. It's just okay. To slow down your spring rate. It's not meant to spring back out or spring back in.
Okay.
Tony, do you have a shock stand? John Martin is asking.
Yeah. Yep, the other ones are sitting in it right here. On this, off to the side.
Scottzilla says dead shock is good, but that might be too dead. Beanfield Alice Turtle says he was wondering why he does not have a wrench beside his name. That's because I didn't give you a wrench. You want to be a tool like everybody else? That's what Steve-O says.
Yes, sir.
Dead shock is good, might be too dead. Scott, when you say dead, do you mean no rebound? Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're going for? No rebound?
Man, I'm just gonna follow their directions and then see how it runs and then adjust it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say squeeze the oil out, put the
What are you putting in for weight?
35. So it's at the very end, it pushes it out. Let me just put this in.
Did it come with the oil?
What?
Did it come with the oil?
It did, and everybody said it works great with it. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with
Yep.
what they said. Yeah, none of it is getting no rebound. It's super smooth though.
Cool.
So all of mine have always come back out a little bit. So it's just weird to me that I'm not getting any pushback. Maybe because these shocks are pretty springy, so maybe they don't need the extra.
Now,
Extra
did they
help.
give you any spare those little tiny rings that you put in on the piston shaft inside that have different size of holes? Did they give you difference
For where?
to go inside the shaft or at the tip of the shaft on the inside?
Pistons?
Sometimes they give you
The
little
little damper.
yeah.
Yeah, like a little
The
rubber.
stop, the little stopper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only the one size.
Okay, they only gave you one size, so it only has maybe 2 holes. How many holes does it have? No, inside the shock.
Oh, inside?
If you push it up all the way, how many holes do you have on that little?
4. There's 4.
There's 4, because sometimes they give you in the kit, they give you some that have 3 holes or 2 holes. When you put those, that's going to limit the amount of oil that goes to the upper portion of the shock and lower portion of the shock, and that's going to make your shock stiffer.
Come on, bitch, get on.
Yeah, just like Swamper RC, you should feel resistance in both directions, which is true.
Yeah.
RC Master, I'm sorry if my questions are too much for you all. I think we answered all the questions except for the shock.
Yeah, the shock rate one, it's, again, you're going to have to look it up by each manufacturer on what they are.
Yeah, the spring rate, yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody does their spring differently. What is a stiffer spring? A higher number or lower number?
I think it's a higher number.
I think so too.
I mean, I have springs. A bunch of springs.
RC Basher Boy says trophy truck don't have stiff shocks. Tony built shocks correctly.
Yeah.
Those shocks shouldn't have a lot of resistance in them.
Yeah, they should be really soft. So most of it's going to be in the actual spring itself, and the rest is going to dampen it.
Okay.
And for spring rate, it's the higher the number, the stiffer it is, because it's considered to be how much pound inch it is, or how much pressure it takes to compress that spring.
Okay. JD Passel says, now I am done with Lego trains. I just posted my explanation. Yeah, I just posted my explanation on my Facebook page.
Oh.
Because they suck.
But you spent so much money on it.
Yeah, he really liked them for a while.
Yeah.
I think he said he got a new RC car today from D&D Sports or something. Didn't he?
Yeah, he did get a new giveaway. Yeah, he won.
You always win some giveaways.
I'm surprised he's given up in the trains because he had a lot of track.
Yeah, tons of track.
Yeah.
And he's been getting a lot of good hits on them also. So
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was doing okay.
Hey, it's a hobby. So if you don't like that hobby anymore, you don't find any interest,
Yeah.
then you move on to
Yeah.
something else.
That's it. Move on.
That's why I'm keeping my wife. It's too expensive a hobby to change, so I'll keep her along a bit.
Yeah. 20 years of marriage, I could have killed her and been out in half the time.
I'm at 15 right now, so
Yeah.
catching up slowly.
But I could have been out with good behavior by now.
Lego is bad for outdoors in hot summer. True.
So do it indoors in the summer and outdoors in the
Yeah.
winter. I mean, I don't do much RCing here in the summer. It's too hot to go out. I sweat like crazy.
That's true. RC Recreation. That's good. He says Recreation says RC Master, ask away, dude. We're together to answer questions. That's what this show is all about. We'll try to get you the answer. If we don't get it today, we'll try to get it another day.
They jipped me one screw. Are you serious?
I feel like that happened to me too.
Yeah, they give you 3 screws to connect the 2 heat sinks together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you only need 3.
No, there's 4 holes.
Mine only has 3. I remember that.
Yeah. What? I wonder
Yep.
why the hell that's like that. It's kind of
Because
stupid,
they're cheap.
I guess. How much they gonna save on robbing everybody of 1 fucking screw?
Depends how many they sell.
Check.
BLX Matt RC Tank. What's your best drift car? I have 2 or 3 drift cars. The one I like playing more with is actually my Jeep. I got a Jeep Drifter, but it is a 4x4. It's an HPI. It is here.
Okay.
It's an HPI E10, and I actually have a Jeep body on it, and that one is 4x4. This is fun to play with. It's not my best drifter, but it's my funnest drifter to play with, just because of the look and the way it is. But the best one, I think it's the Sakura D4. That one is nice. This is the drifter, and this one has a lot of weight. It's been weighted. It is a 4x4. It's got weights in the front, weights in the back. The guy that had it before me, he balanced it pretty good. And everybody that I let it try or try this, they really liked it, and it did a pretty good job. So,
Wasn't he put tire widths on it, is it?
tire widths?
Tire weights. Is that what he used for the weights?
How do you balance?
Yes. There's a bunch of weights here at the back. There's 2 rows. And in the front, there's a heck of a lot more. There's 3 rows, but it's stacked up 3 times. So this thing is heavy. It's really neat seeing it drift. And I've drifted outside on the road with it and actually inside. So the tires are scuffed up, but it actually has nice metal drifting tires. I got to get new ones, new sleeves for them. But this D4 is a nice one. I got this as a pretty good price, and just had to find a body for it and put electronics. It did not come with electronics, but I put a hobby wing in there and a 3500 kV motor into here. and then I gave it to my son. Every time I take it, my son goes, "Where are you going with my drifter?" But I wouldn't mind getting a rear-wheel drive drifter, just a rear-wheel drive. That's the one I want to try to get. I want to try to get a rear-wheel drive drifter and put a module on it, a gyro, just to try to do tandem with some of the local guys here. So in Gatineau, there's
some of them guys drifting, or they're seeing driving like.
Yeah. John Martin, question, trying to find the smallest spur gear and largest pinion that will fit a two-wheel drive slash that won't melt the motor. 13.5 hubby wing.
Melt the motor.
Yeah, that's what I don't get also. That won't melt the motor.
Because its RPM is so fast, it would do that, I guess. I don't know. If he wants a small gear, it should be running cooler on a small gear.
Yeah, the smallest spur gear and the largest pinion.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the reverse.
That's the fast setup. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to look at the manual. The manual actually tells you what's the smallest and biggest you can actually put on the two-wheel drive slash. But you can go aftermarket, but if you do, it's up to your own risk.
Shit.
What's your opinion on max amp batteries?
Expensive shit.
Real expensive. They're good,
Never.
but real expensive.
Never tried.
Yeah, max amp, they got a good name. They're pretty good battery. They are expensive. But as far as I know, that they build it as you need it. So as soon as you need a battery, you order it from them and they build it right there. It's not a battery that actually sits on the shelf for 2 months before you buy it.
Yes.
How long does it take them getting you the battery then?
It's not that long. When you order it, they're pretty fast to actually ship it. Some guys here actually did it, and they were pretty pleased with it.
Hmm.
The Red Cat Lightning. Is that a two-wheel drive or 4x4? Says you get that at a start for $150. Seems reasonable. Just keep in mind the Red Cat, a lot of the Red Cat stuff are, what's their name? They're the other company, the Chinese company.
HSP.
Yeah, HSPs. They're pretty much the same as HSP.
You watching that boring game, 11, Charlie?
Oh man, yeah. Can you tell?
Man,
Oh
what a bad game to open the season.
oh man, I don't know why they choose these two teams, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
I even have the volume all the way down because I don't know.
Oh, yeah? See you later, Roadside RC. What's the people? 25 people watching right now. And 18 thumbs up and 3 thumbs down. Hey, we're doing good tonight. We only have 3 thumbs down.
You had two thumbs down before the chat even started.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
like when we were all in the chat waiting for you to come on, there was
Oh,
already
really?
there was already 2 thumbs down. Like,
I guess some people really don't like me. I don't know.
it's
Crazy.
crazy. Like, I just have the balls to say what you don't like, though. You know,
Yeah, true.
that's the thing that annoys me. Like, just as soon as I post a video, I've got 1 thumbs down straight away.
Oh, really?
That's their problem. They don't like their tough luck. But
Yeah.
at least to tell me what it is you don't like. Have the balls to say, "Hey, I don't like this," or "I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
that."
it's called constructive criticism. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
to
like
help out.
I don't like your face. Fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'll fix it here. Watch this. Look, I'll fix it now. Here. Look. How's that for you? Look.
Oh, that's way better.
I need a few of those. Can I get some for my birthday, dog?
Fixed in seconds. You know. Fix it.
Maybe I should tint my hair blonde or pink or something.
No, just put some red tips on the end of them. And
Yeah, that goatee black or something, like, you know. It's just crazy. Like, how could you get 2 thumbs down before the live even started? Like, you know.
BLX Matt RC says it's the smell.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost all of them do.
Yeah.
Especially live. Some people don't like the live format, I think.
Yes, RC says I'm jealous, Sean, that you can drive 3 RCs at the same at once. So are you up to 3 RCs at once now?
Yeah, I just doing 3 Land Rovers there last week. Just experimenting with them at the moment, you know. So
Yeah, that was an awesome video, Sean. Good stuff, brother.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
I can't believe they gave you Phillips heads and hex heads. They mixed them in the 2 just to put these fans on.
or can you use one or the other? No.
Yeah, well, if you want to put the fans directly on top of the heat sink, you got to use the Phillips head ones. If you use the spacers and bring it just about a ½ inch above, then you can use the one with the hexes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going up above just a little bit.
That's crazy. Why not just make them both hex or both? It's insane.
Must be the hardware they're using or the lot of hardwares. I don't know. Trail Critter RC says, I don't think I've ever disliked a video. I just stop watching it if I don't like it. True.
Yeah, that's the way it should be done. If you don't like it, you don't have anything good to say, don't say no. Just move along.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, but then people don't know how to make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
why
I want people to say, I didn't like that one. Then I know, okay, I don't want to keep making that content if people don't like it.
Yeah.
I'd rather not make it. It's a waste of time.
Do you want to stop watching when you see that hot 11, Charlie?
Say it again?
Do you want to stop watching now, do you?
At least it's a close one.
Oh my goodness, man.
The best part was the Brett Favre and the Bears guys.
Oh, yeah, when they all came out at the start.
The Bears.
Mm.
All right, I think I just have to do the tires now. Oh, wait, no.
Myself in the van says Net Cruiser, just wondering if I can drive my RC10B3 at GFX. Do they have a vintage class there?
There's not a vintage class, but you can run it with the others. RC10 V3. That is what is that? Is it a buggy? Is that the 2-wheel drive buggy?
I think it looks like the center looks like a rounded man. What do they look like? Let's see if I can find a picture. I think I know which one he's talking about. That truck is not available anymore.
Uh-oh, did I put a dead servo in this thing?
Oh, it's actually it is a buggy.
Yeah,
it's a
2-wheel drive buggy. 10-speed 2-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah, team associated 2-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah, yeah, you can run that. There is no vintage class. You'd be running with the other 2-wheel drive buggy, but yeah, you know.
Do you run a 2-wheel drive buggy, John?
No, but I think I'm going to for 2020. I'm likely going to retire my short course racing and move to two-wheel drive buggy.
Okay. If you want to try one, you can try mine. I do have a team associated two-wheel drive buggy for you to try if you want to try one.
Yeah.
This guy here, that's the one I used to race all the time. Where is it? Over here.
Oh, you son.
My Gazoo is running.
It's actually the Team Durango two-wheel drive buggy.
Oh yeah.
So it's a very nice one. The only thing is the wing might need to be changed. It is cracked a bit here, but it handles very soft. It's a nice buggy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my concern about that is parts supply, because it's very hard to get Durango parts if I broke it.
Don't worry about that. I'll figure it out. Don't break it. I'm going to break it.
Yeah.
Does he not owe you A arms for UDR anyway? No.
Yeah, I owe you one arm.
I haven't even fixed that, by the way. It's still sitting to be fixed.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Did you buy the A arm?
I have a set here, and I haven't confirmed if I already have the one that I need, or if it was the same side that broke.
If you don't, let me know which side. I will buy it. And what I can actually do is fix it for you. I can actually do a live stream saying, I broke your UDR and actually fixing it for you, and then I can bring it back to you.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I've replaced that part before.
It
unless
is
you
a
want to know of doing it.
You just want the UDR again for a week.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't actually get a release date for the Mojave, did we? Did they say when it's...
No, there's no date for it yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy though how that Craig bodies are charging extra. They're not making it one of the...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
That was a bit of an odd choice. They went for that.
Yeah.
Is the chassis, is it plastic or aluminum?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
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 If we get enough vintage class, do you think they'd want to do a vintage class at the racetrack? If you get enough people?
Probably not, because we can barely keep on schedule with the classes we already have. So I don't think they're looking to add any classes. So yeah, just bring it out. Bring out whatever you have. They'll run it in something.
Okay. Mark is asking, what's your thought on the best techno truggy to buy to get into racing?
EB410 or EB, or what is it?
It's an EP410 is the 10 scale truggy, but when he's saying get into racing, that's the thing. It's like Techno's more well known for their 8 scale, but they do have the 10th scale, which if you're going to buy a 10th scale truggy, I consider it to be one of the better ones. They have theirs, and then there's an X-Ray, I believe. But there's not very many 4-wheel drive 10 scale truggies right now. It's a fairly new thing.
Okay.
Oh, where the hell is my Y connector?
I don't know where's your Y connector, Steve-O.
Apparently that servo that I put in this thing where I had to file the horn off, I never tested it. It's completely dead. Everything else is working on the Gazoo, but I have no steering.
Huh. I haven't put a battery in mine. I got all the electronics and I just haven't popped the battery in it yet.
John, you have to get
tester. Yeah, I'm gonna come over now. You can test my servo. I may actually need that because I don't know if it's my receiver or it's my servo.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
If it's my servo, I don't know why I kept a dead servo in with my parts.
Yeah. I'll come over and I'll give it to you.
Pretty little fans on there.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do have 2 of them, so I don't mind lending you one until you get one.
I just found out what the little square stickers were for. Notice how that one's black? It's to not paint this part. So now I'm having to scratch it off so you can see through the headlights. Oops. I was looking at the window things. I'm like, where would these squares block off? I never saw the headlight.
That's like what I did to my rear wing. I had that one piece of masking left. I was like, what is this for? Oh well.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a part on the rear wing on this that I was supposed to keep clear. Right here, you're supposed to be able to see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve O.D. actually mentioned that you screwed up on his video.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just busting balls.
I know.
The chassis of that infraction is huge, Steve. When you see it there without the wheels or anything, like.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. First time I took the wheels off it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can switch the channel from your receiver and see if you're from the throttle. Just switch the channel from your throttle to your steering, and you'll actually see if it is.
Yeah.
Or just plug another servo into the receiver.
Yeah.
Plug in another servo.
I think I'm all out of servos.
The easiest thing is swap your throttle to your steering and steering to your throttle, and it's going to work. When you hit the throttle, the servo is going to go.
Yeah.
And when you hit the steering, it's going to be your motor that's going to go. That's RC Recreation that just mentioned that. Troubleshooting tip 101.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got one of those Y connectors, so I can take both these JSTs, plug them in one of each of those ends, and then I'll only have to plug in one auxiliary to run both fans.
Okay. Oh, there we have an argument now. Myself, my kids, and the van says that's my idea. So now we have an argument whose idea it was. Great mind thinks alike.
Turn to
Another monster.
the dead servo.
Is he?
This in, and it won't turn on.
Cool. Well, guys, I think it's 11:36. We've been on for 2 hours. So I think we're going to end this. Let me spotlight the video. There we go. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night on Steve O.D.'s channel. And you have till tomorrow night to actually comment on his giveaway video if you do want to win that RC. So I actually have to log on to my son's channel for him to comment, just to give myself 2 chances.
That's cheating.
I was thinking that what happens if his tank comes up, people are going to be like, oh, it was fixed. It was fixed. I have to buy another one and do another giveaway.
It's not fixed. It's a random thing that's picking it.
Random generator.
Let's do a poll here with all the people that are here. If I win and I'm the one pushing the button, does it count?
Only if you give it to me.
Only if I give it to you. Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
We're a small enough community. I've used that before. You can't cheat it live. There's no way to cheat it live.
No, live, there's no way to cheat it live. If it was not live, then it's easy to do. Yeah, especially with editing.
Yeah, it had to take on turns at it probably.
Yeah, I actually showed that to Jack a while back. If you don't do it live and you're actually doing a random thing, it's so easy to edit the video to actually pick who you want to win if it's not a live video.
Yeah. Or just keep redoing it until you get somebody you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just insert just that one clip. So it's very easy. Swampers RC, no. Everybody else, yes, 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 and peace. Cool.
As long as
Good.
it's live and it's not on like a loop, you know, where we're like a 10-second delay or something.
Yes. Yeah. Cool. Well, guys, thanks a lot for jumping in. We'll do a round table real quick and say bye to some people. Tonight, we'll start with Tony from CCXRC.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Show your headlights.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's looking good.
Yeah, looks nice.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Stay dry if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's coming towards you, or is it past you?
It's here right now. It's here right now.
Okay.
It's been rumbling. I thought somebody was taking the trash cans in. They're like, what the heck? It's not time for trash to go in now. And then I realized, oh, that's other stuff blowing around in the air.
Yeah, it's blowing. Cool. Sean's RC Adventure.
All right, thanks everybody for stopping by the chat. Don't know what was wrong with my computer tonight, so I'll figure it out so I can go back on the live chat. And Tank, as usual, thanks for having me.
Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it. 11 Charlie.
Always, thank you for having me, guys. Stay safe out there. See you next Thursday and tomorrow on Steve-O's chat.
Cool. Net Cruiser RC.
All right, guys. Good stream. Thanks for watching. Good comments.
Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. Steve O.D.
You guys, thanks for coming in, and thanks for having me, Tank, and thanks for helping me out on the giveaway. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And good luck to everybody else. And I'll send you my address right away so you don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Or is he?
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Steve O.D.'s channel, and we'll see you next week on RC Talk. Thanks.